Hello everyone, welcome back to our Java Beginner series by Life Changes Academy. So far we have learned about variables, data types, operators, conditional statements, loops and user inputs, right? So in this session we are going to learn about two very important concepts in Java, that is the arrays and the methods in Java. So without have any delay, let's start our session. So let's start with arrays, right? So okay, what is an array? Array stores multiple values, okay? It's like a container that will store multiple data of the same data type, okay, in a single variable. Okay, think of an array is like a water bottle crate. So water bottle crate is just designed to hold only water bottles, right? You cannot keep your things like books, laptops, or else something inside it. So likewise, the integer array, the int array stores only the integer values. Likewise, the string array just holds only the text values. The double stores only the numbers. Likewise, array will store the specific data inside it. Okay, next we are going to see why do we need an array? So what's the purpose of needing an array? Let's compare without an array how a program will, and with an array how a program. So arrays reduce the amount of code we write. They also make our data easier to manage as well as to organize. So I say on real time example so that you will be remind for many times. So your phone stores hundreds of contacts together, right? Instead of creating a separate storage for each one. Likewise, the array also stores the multiple values of same type into a single variable. Okay, I will give one practical example so that you guys are familiar in these concepts. Okay, open your code editor. Okay, in that I will write, first I am going to write with array. In the with array I will write integer. This is how we have to declare our array. Okay, integer square bracket marks. So marks I will put 6, 80, 70 and 60, right? Okay, now I want to print marks from the index position of 1. So can you guess what is the index? This is an index position, okay? This is an index position. The 1 is the index position, okay? 1 is the index position. So can you guess what is the index position? 1, which number? So one thing I'll print and say the output, okay? So what is the index 1? Okay, wait. It will be, see the output 70. Okay, why 70 means the index position always start with 0, 1, 2. Okay, indexing always start with 0. Array indexing always, okay, always starts with 0. Okay, keep it in your mind, this is very important. Some beginners will think that arrays or start with 1. No, not like that. Okay, arrays always start with 0. Okay, so the index position of 1 will be 70. So with array we will be writing only one print statements and then it will be giving an output. Okay, now we are going to say without array how array works. Okay, we will see that one. So I will write integer marks. Integer mark 1 is equal to 80, and then integer mark 2 is equal to 70. Likewise, integer mark 3 is equal to 60. Okay, now I'm going to print the mark. How am I going to print this out? Mark 1. Here also it will be mark 1. Okay, when I print mark 1, it will be displayed as 80. Okay, the 70 is the first, this one. Okay, it will display it as 80. Okay, so without array we have to mention all the marks. Okay, now I am displaying 3 marks, so it will be easy for me. When you are going to print 100 marks means you will be creating into mark 1 into mark 2 up to 100 means it takes more time. Also the code looks very messy, right? So this is the short way to declare an array. So this with array declaration only, it will be very professional way. It will be looks like a professional. Okay, without array you should not write it. The code will be looks like messy. Okay, so this is an example. Okay, so then we are going to see the next interesting topic is, so with the array, without array, know the difference, right? We will not creating this slide. We will be keep all the values inside the single variable. Okay, less code as well as we will be easily managed, right? We will be want any changes means we will be easily managed. It is a better organization way, looks like a professional way. Okay, so next we are going to see how we can creating an array. Okay, I say that with array only looks professional. So you have a doubt, how can we creating an array? So two ways to creating an array. Okay, the first way is see int. The first way is integer. First you have to mention what kind of data it is and you have to put a square bracket. Array should be in a square braces. Okay, arrays should be enclosed with the square braces. Okay, so equal to new int of 3. The first syntax, I mean the first declaration way, this one will be creating a space for 3 integers, because the inside this square bracket we mentioned 3, right? So it creates a space for 3 integers. The values are not assigned yet, right? The second way you see int nums is equal to 10, 20, 30. This creates an array and assigns value immediately, right? For example, think of buying a cupboard with empty cupboard. Okay, the first one is the empty cupboard. We didn't fill anything, just we have a space inside it. We didn't fill anything. It's an empty cupboard. And this one is the cupboard filled with some items. Okay, this is the difference between these two ways of declaring the arrays. Okay, assigning a values, and then another one is the having a space for the values. This is how we want to creating an array. Okay, next we are going to see array structure and indexing. This I already said that arrays are 0 indexed. Okay, so the array value always starts with 0. Okay, you didn't put array indexing position 1. Okay, will always 0, and the last position is length minus 1. Okay, if the last position is 8 means length minus 1, 8 minus 1 will be 7. 7 is the last position. Likewise, you have to index the values in the array. Okay, many beginners expect the first element index will be 1, but in Java the first position will be 0. Okay, always remember that one. Okay, next we are going to see accessing and updating the elements. Okay, once an array is created, we can read and update the values in the array. Okay, how to access a value? I have the doubt, right? Okay, how can we accessing the value means I will show it in a practical way so that you guys are familiar in this topic. Okay, so now I'll remove this one. Okay, this is no longer needed. Okay, now I'm going to read and update the values. Okay, accessing, how can we access the elements? Now I'm creating an int nums equals 10, 20, 30. Semicolon is necessary. Okay, without semicolon you will have an error. Now I want to print the values. Okay, sysout, print the index position of 0. That means nums of 0. Okay, nums of 0, and then I want to print the value of index position of 1 means I will have to print num of 1. Likewise, you have to print. When I run this code, what happens means you will see that it will be giving an output. Okay, now I want to print the I'm giving the two values 10 and 20, right? When I am printing the nums of 3, I'm printing a third index value means it is not shown any compile time error, right? But it shows the error like index 3 out of bounds. Out of bounds means what? What is the meaning? It is not in the bounded value. It's not there. Likewise, it will be notify us, right? So this is how we want to expect this result. Okay, now I want this values in arrays like format, like I want the my expected output will be like this, like 10 20. So I want this output means how I can be achieve this means I'm not able to print like this. Okay, I'm not able to, I didn't have to print like this. Instead I use one thing, arrays dot toString method, arrays dot toString. Okay, see, when I am using this is a default package in Java. Okay, when I am using this arrays, it will automatically import this package java.util.array util package. Inside the util package the arrays is present. Okay, when you want to know something about this, when you want to know about arrays, you will go and see what arrays is. You will have you will get some idea, be reading this. Okay, you will know more about arrays means you will refer in this control and you have to click that array. It will be shown the detailed explanation of arrays. So just you know that it's a default package. Okay, so when I am run this code, I will get my expected output now. Okay, this is how we want to see my expected output is here. Okay, this is how we are going to mention this one. Okay, so this is okay. Now I'm going to update the nums of 1 will be 50. See that nums 0 will be 10, nums 1 will be 20. I update the value nums 120 to 50. So when I am printing the value of nums of 1, what it will print means whether it will update the value or else it will be give the existing values. No, it will be update the value. It will be updates the value to 50. So this is how the this is how the array updates the value. Okay, this is next we are going to see another concept. This is how we will be reading the value. We will be updating the value nums of 1. Here the value is 20, but we are changing it to 100, right? So use the left side of equal to assign the value. Okay, this is the assignment values. Okay, now next we are going to see methods. So what is the method? Method also an important concept. Okay, so method is simply a reusable block of code. So instead of writing same code multiple time, it looks very messy, right? It will look the long code. The person who was seeing the code feel like why this code is too long. It's very looks very messy, right? So reusable block of code, instead of writing the same code multiple times, we write it once and reuse it whenever needed. Okay, for that one example is a coffee machine. When you press the button, it performs a task, right? It won't rebuild the machine every time you want the coffee. So methods also works the same way in the programming. Okay, so what's the purpose of using methods means it has a reusability. That means the code reusability, right? Once we have used it many times. Okay, the second one is a cleaner code. Large programs becomes easier to read. Okay, third one is a easier maintenance. If there is a mistake means we will fix it in a one place instead of many places. This makes the professional sense for our code. Okay, this is why methods are used. Now we are going to see creating and calling methods. How can we creating a method and also how can we calling our methods? So this is what I will explain this one, how to create as well as how to call the methods. Okay, so I will open a code editor and I will show you how to creating a methods in Java. Okay, I'll simply remove this. Now I'm going to teach you how to creating a methods. Okay, so first you have to public class condition. Okay, I'll create a static is a method, static void greet of. Okay, it's a greet method. Inside that I will print something like greetings, hello students. Okay, hello students. In a hello student, when I am print, I want this hello student should be print, so that I will give in a print statement. In the print, inside the print statement I will print hello students. So I simply run this code. What happened means, what happened, okay, nothing print, right? Why? Because hello students is not printing here means I'll not call the method. The method name is greet. Greet is the method. Okay. When I am calling this method greet, what happened? It will be nicely print the output as hello students. Okay. It will be print the word hello students. So when I am going to print the hello students into 4 times means, what I'm going to do means, I will just keep my method updated. Okay, I'm not print 100 times the hello students. Print statement is 1 time, but I'm calling method how many times, it will be print that much time. Okay, this is how methods will be work. Okay, then we are going to see another one is parameter. By using a parameter, how method works. That one we are going to see now. Okay, so in this code, see static void. I'm giving a string. Okay, I'm giving a string name. I'm giving some name. So inside the name will be giving in this greet. Okay, I'm giving John. Okay, the string will be enclosed with that double quotes, John, and then Shiva, and then Ramya. I'm giving 3 names. Okay, this is a parameterized array. Okay, is a when we give the parameter, it will be showing that I will remove this one. Okay, I will give hello students. Hello, I will print hello plus name. Okay, name means the name will be displayed. Okay, when I run this code, it will be shown that hello John, hello Shiva, hello Ramya. Okay, this is how the condition works. Okay, this is the parameterized array. What is this one? Parameterized array. Okay, parameterized array. When you give what parameter you will give the values inside the method name. This is how this will be works. Next, we are going to see another one concept is parameters and return types. This is one we are seeing the parameters. Inside the parameter, what you are giving will be displayed as output. This is only we are seeing now. Then return types. Return types means sending the data back. Like it's similar to the parameters. Parameters only. Methods can also send the information back. The method calculates the answer. The method add method will be 10 and 20 will be the value of integer a and b. Think of like a calculator. You give a number, it gives the result. That's exactly what a return statement does. Okay, so this is the major concepts in arrays and methods. Okay, so I hope you understand this concept. So a big thank you for all the one who listens this video today. So thank you for watching. This is Life Changes Academy. Stay curious, keep learning, keep coding, keep learning with Life Changes Academy. See you in the next session. Thank you.